Okay, good, good. Let's just go live for a minute. Hang on for a sec. Good. Hello, good morning, good morning. Oh, sorry, we've been having problems with the computer for the last week or so. So if I haven't got to you, I'm really do sorry. It's not my fault. It's the internet, and we've been having problems with StreamYard, but we are now back and running. Um, so there you go. Right, okay, Monica, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Thank you.
Brilliant, brilliant. Tell everybody about yourself and where you come from.
Well, I'm coming from Romania originally. At the moment, I'm in Germany. I travel a lot, um, and I'm a self-help published author, and also I'm a transformational life coach. So I published a book that can help the youngest and women, 20 to 50, to elevate, to gain more clarity, elevate their level of self esteem, and create changes, lasting changes. So, my particular niche is self esteem, self confidence, and people that needs to deal with anxiety, which is a fear, emotion. A fear, an emotion based on fear to future based. So I help people all over the world. I'm available on all the social media platform available, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so on. And I'm here. I'm happy today to share a couple of thoughts on self esteem, self confidence, and why not about life and struggles.
Great, great, brilliant. Um, Tell us about when the first time you decided to do this.
Well, I had the first time I had in 2005 a life coach, and I was amazed by the connection and how much I could learn in one go from someone else who had the experience and who had the knowledge of overcoming struggles. And I think the seed of the desire started somewhere there. And then early 2016, when I decided to embark on this journey of life coaching, of mentoring, of helping other people overcome similar struggles, similar situation, to grow more powerful, and so on.
Okay. And what actions and activities make you feel purposeful?
Well, when I write, when I speak with people that seek for guidance, but mostly, yes, mostly when I write empowering articles, when I do research, and then I end up gather enough information to create a powerful article. This is what gives me purpose and passion. And also when I am working with people, when I deliver a course that makes people coming back and say, "Oh, thank you for sharing this," or "Thank you for helping me with that." That's what gives me purpose, and that's what keeps me going. That's my seed of motivation.
Well done, well done. What do you do well?
Well, I guess inspiring people I do really well. So I'm a
Yeah.
creative. I discover early in life that I have a particular how to say advantage in terms of emotional intelligence. So and I am very intuitive. So when I get to spend time with certain people, with people in general, but when I get to spend enough time, and given that I get the right information, is I'm doing well to with inspiring them to do the best, and I'm doing well with seeing the best in a person, and help them to overcome and move on with their journey.
Okay, well done. What does feeling self-insured mean to you?
Self assured means no. So let's put it this way. Nowadays, everybody that is on social media, they become public figures. So when you expose yourself as a life coach or as a self-published author and so on, when you you expose yourself to critics as well. And self-assured meaning no matter what it's happening out there, what the outcomes, what the opinion of others might be at some to some extent, you know your value, you know your worth, and you know your skills. You own your ground, and you are self-sure regardless if you receive outside recognition.
Right. And
Self-sure
what's
is
the
something internally.
yeah? What's the impact? What's the impact it can have on your life then?
It can keep you in dark. It can keep you in a spot, in a place, in a space that doesn't serve you, that doesn't help you grow. And grow means leading a more purposeful life, leading a more successful life on a personal level. Personal level can cover anything,
Mm.
but personal means everything that has have to do with you. Everybody has his own journey, his own purpose. So by being self-assured, by being confident, by knowing your worth, you will not stay in a toxic environment. You will not stay in a job that doesn't help you grow or make you feel like you are not enough, or in a relationship or whatever the instance is. But usually in a job, in a relationship, you'll not pursue a career that is not in line with who you are. So it helps you miles. It helps. There are no words how much an individual can grow by being self-assured, by having a healthy level of self-esteem, by knowing their worth, and so on. So it helps you get unstuck, I would say, getting out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a zone, because we hear a lot about comfort zone, but it gets you out of a zone that you place yourself because you think this is how much I can do, this is the best I can do, or everything else is for some other people but not for me, because I can do it. I should have done that a long time ago. It's too late for me. I'm not good enough, because I hear that when I was a child or in high school or whatever the so there are thousands of reasons why people get stuck in a so-to-called comfort zone. So being self-assured, it's journey. It's something you learn as much as you learn. You choose a topic, or you choose a subject, or you choose an expertise, or you go through high school or university. You have to put as much as work and study into yourself, and into the learning how to be self-assured. I see a lot of people that they look from outside that they are self-assured, but if you get to know them and you get to break the ice, you will see that deep inside they are not. And
Mm.
while you can do well because you can do well in a certain aspect because you appear to be self-assured, and you impose you how to say you force yourself to be self-assured, you will fail in all other aspects. And while failing is not bad, um, remaining on a failure stage, I would say, it's really terrible.
Right, brilliant. How can you contribute to others feeling confident and capable?
It all again, I can't highlight enough about self-esteem.
Mm.
And self-esteem is something that starts early age, and um, it's with things that we allow ourselves to, we allow as affirmation, we allow what we accept about yourself. Also, self-confidence is, you can have a good level of self-confidence, like you are going on an interview and you have a good level of self-confidence, I would say, because you trust your skills, you trust what you're going to present there at the interview, and you can come across as confident and as a person who knows her or worth. But not necessarily, because if you get into the job, and I know a lot of people that I work with, that they are in a job because they appear to be self-confident, because they have great skills, but they have a very low level of self-esteem. And level of self-esteem meanings, when um, you think less of what you can do, what you can accomplish out of your skills, out of the skills that get you into that job particular. And a low self-esteem, so a low self-esteem will affect the way you perceive relationship, and if you go with a low self-esteem in a relationship, you will not you'll not be able to lead a life, that a relationship that is beneficial to you. So what you can do, you can start with understanding what is your inner conversation, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about others is also important, why, and working on yourself. Self confidence is having the ability to try over again and to learn more about you and about what you don't know over and over again. That what builds self confidence, in other words. So but anyway, it goes from case to case, from the
Yeah.
difficulty and struggle and background for everybody. It's not something that you pin and you say this is it and this is the way. Each individual have a different. But what I learned throughout the time from myself, been there, done that, I know how it is. But also from the people I work with and I encounter, that we are our biggest enemy, while we're supposed to be our best friends, our self best friends. So we sabotage ourselves, we postpone working, we work hard on a job, which is good enough. You get paid, you pay the bills, you make a living. But we are not here just to make a living. We all have to contribute, but also you are here to fulfill your own purpose. I would say prophecy, your own purpose. But and while you work hard on a job, you don't work hard on yourself, on discovering what makes you happy, what are your strengths, also knowing what are your weaknesses. In doing so, you increase your level of self confidence. And by understanding what type of a conversation, inner conversation you have, you can understand how low or how damaged is your level of self-esteem, and you can work from there.
Brilliant. How do you define personal and professional success?
Well, personal, I think it goes usually, if you are lucky enough, they go hand in hand. Um, but personal, I think it's a matter of choice for every each one of us. It's a matter of what means success to each one of us. While for someone will be to successful mean to make a lot of money, for someone else will be to invent something, or to someone else to have children, that will be um, a personal success. So success means different. But I think, to all extent, personal success means it to it start with understanding what is personal success to you. Professional success is while being happy and while reaching personal success, doing what you love the most and doing well. So kind of they go hand in hand, and you to me it's doing what I'm doing every day,
Yeah.
um, and being aligned. I mean, what I'm doing, it's aligned with my core, with with who I am at my very deep. So, and performing at my best, and enjoying my performances, I think this is personal and professional success all in one. So what I'm doing, that to me, this is ultimatum success.
Well done. Well done. Good. That's a good answer. Do you know anyone that has the type of confidence you hope to have?
If I can listen again to the question.
Yeah, sorry. Do you know anyone that has the type of confidence you hope to have?
um, you mean if I owe to someone my confidence, or vice
Yeah,
versa?
do you know anyone that has the type of confidence you hope to have?
You mean as a role model or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've got down here finding a mentor or somebody to admire can help you.
As in terms of recognition, I would say, but that's something different, recognition and admiration. Well, in terms of confidence, I think all the bigger motivational speakers, I think I just love the way they present themselves, and the because in the end, it's not about our appearances, but it's our physical appearance, but our appearance has an energy. And I love Tony Robbins. I
Yeah,
adore the way he presents. I adore the way the energy he put out there. Also a little bit of other, but to me, ultimately, I think Tony Robbins is not because I'm obsessed or anything, but I love the energy he put out there, and how he um, he transpired confidence out there. But also so many other people out there, and we can learn a lot about, even, I mean, if we watch a movie and we want to learn something, what is the story of this script of this movie, how this person moves, we can learn also self-confidence from the actor, the way, because to be successful also you must to be a bit of a performer, a bit of an actor, and we have uh, roles. We don't have a role, just a role. We have one identity that is built based on our value, but we have many roles throughout life. For example, your role right now is to do the stream live and to interview me here. But you have a role of a father, probably. You have a role of a brother. So our roles change. And to be successful as a person, as an individual, you have also to be a good performer, a good of an actor. And while we we look like we are born with self confidence when we are small, because we don't know shame, or we don't know how to be shy and so on, because we are not, how to say, affected by the outside, the limitation and so on. Later on we forget everything about confidence, and we have to learn how to be self-confident by eliminating. And I think people like Mel Robbins, Tony Robbins, Obama, I don't know, all these great speakers, including Clinton. I mean, it was a. But in terms of confidence, I love what I hear from Tony Robbins when he said, "Imagine if I preach about self-confident, about being confident, and I come and talk to you like that instead of talking really confident and loud and self-assured." So that ding dong, that break the ice for me and made me want made me grow, made me feel more confident, made me work more on my self-confidence.
Great, great. Um, what can you say to a close friend or family member that struggles with their self-esteem?
Oh, to anyone that struggle with self-esteem, is everything. I mean, we struggle, and no one knows better than you why. And no one has the answer before you have the answer to your way out from whatever struggle is. And self esteem, low self esteem, it's also a struggle. It's an unfortunate type of continuing experience. And it started somewhere. So now you don't want to go back into the trauma and into how to a struggled or abusive childhood or whatever it was there. You don't want to go into really very sensitive time for you and relieve all that. But you want to start with understanding what you say to yourself. Of course, it's important why you say to yourself what you say, but what do you say to yourself? And then, because we as human, our brain is working on, we are programming our mind. So whatever it is that creates that level of self-esteem, that type of mentality, that type of mindset, that type of thoughts, well, um, that can be overcome with personalized affirmation. So it's not real. I mean, even a too high level of self-esteem, it's unhealthy, but a low, it's very toxic, and you damage yourself, you damage the life that you can you just you are it starts with you. So it starts with recognizing that you have a low self-esteem, admitting that to you, or that you have a toxic level of self-esteem. And starting from that, you can go on YouTube, you can buy books, or the fastest way, you buy the experience of a life coach, of someone who's been there, done that, and find a way out. And you speed up the process, because that's what coaching is about. But anyhow, if you find yourself struggling, if you find yourself hard to be out there on your job, on your relationship, on or relations, on your life in general, um, admit that to yourself, and then seek out for help.
Brilliant. Last question. What are you grateful for?
Oh, everything for whatever my life was, for the lessons, for the opportunities, for the time I received, but mostly for the time when I was able to give before I receive, or to give back. So being an learning and being able to give back to people, I think this is amazing. Having that type of a mind where you can inspire and help and show the people the best they can do. And I think this is amazing, and that's what I'm grateful for. And another thing I can think of, God created love before anything else. So I'm grateful for the love that exists, for the kindness in this world, and I hope it multiplies.
Brilliant. Monica, thank you very much for joining me today. And thank you for the times that we've missed
And
each
also,
other because of internet.
yes, and also I want to give my thanks to Kevin Long, who was the person who helped me to publish my first book. It's Baby Step Publishing. I think you can find a website. People can find a website, and it's helping people to publish their book and to create
Have you
authority.
got your book? Have you got the book with you?
Yes, it is, but it's in the other room, so that will take a second. If you just
Yeah,
one
carry,
second.
yeah, go on.
Well, I got it. I'm in Germany at the moment, so yeah, this is
Brilliant. Very good. Very good. And where can people get it to?
in Kindle and also on Amazon. On Kindle version, Amazon Kindle version, and also they can order the physical version and they can have it delivered to their doorstep.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Thank you, Monica. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to a next time. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye for now.
Thanks. Thanks.
There you go. That was Monica with you. I'm going to be back again about 6 o'clock tonight with Warren. Then after that, I have got the wonderful, wonderful Angela B. Sprout or Sprag. I call her Sprout now and again. Then after that, we got Frank back, and I'll tell you what a so I got three good people on today. Don't forget we got Warren Miles pick up at 6, Angela Big Sprag at 7 o'clock with her talking life. Please join that because it's always great to watch, and also Frank. So please, Frank's a film producer. He does a lot of films and well known. So brilliant. Thank you for joining me today, and see you later on at 6 o'clock. Bye for now.